was the beginning of the war, World War II, and the Skulener Rebbe was living in Chernowitz at the time. Unfortunately, things were so bad. It was getting close to Pesach time, to Passover time, and they didn't even have any flour to bake the matzas. Then miraculously, somehow, somebody made a transaction, and somehow somebody got a hold of a huge sack of flour. And the Rebbe announced that he himself is going to bake 3 matzas for every family so that they can have matzas for Leila Seder, for the seder. As soon as word got out that the Rebbe was baking matzah, of course everybody came to help him. Before you know it, you had a whole assembly line, and the matzahs were coming out as fast as they could. Word got around to the Vizhnitzer Rebbe in Vizhnitz that the Skulener was baking matzah, and he sent his son to get 6 matzahs. The son said to his father, the Vizhnitzer, he said, Rebbe, Tati, every family is getting 3 matzahs. You know that there's not enough flour for everybody. I'm going to go and ask for 6 matzahs? What a chutzpah! I can't do that. The Rebbe said to him, listen, I'm giving you an order as your father that you bring back 6 matzahs. And if the Skulener Rebbe gives you a hard time, you tell him that you're doing the mitzvah of kibud av ve'em, of honoring your father and mother, and that your father ordered you to bring back 6 matzahs. So, the son, this is the Rebbe, not just his father, this is the Rebbe. He goes to the Skulener, he sees the matzahs are being baked, and the Skulener is even baking them himself, and he goes over to him, he says, holy, sweetest Rebbe, my father, the Vizhnitzer, he sent me here to get matzahs. The Skulener says, happily. He says, give him 3 matzahs. Immediately the son has 3 matzahs in his hand. He says, Rebbe, my father asked for 6 matzahs. The Skulener looks at him and he says, I wish I could give you 100 matzahs. But look, we're only giving everyone 3 matzahs. I can't give you any more. He said, no, Rebbe, you don't understand. My father gave me an order. And he told me that I'm doing the mitzvah of kibud av ve'em, of honoring your father and mother, and I have to come back with 6 matzahs. So the Skulener says, if that's the case, I can't have you transgress on that mitzvah, and here are 3 more matzahs. So the son takes the 2 packages of matzahs, they're wrapped in paper, tied with a string. He brings them back to his father, the Vizhnitzer Rebbe. Now it's a few days later, and it's Erev Pesach. It's the afternoon before the night of the seder. And the Vizhnitzer gives his son a package. And he says, I want you to go back to Skulen, to the Skulener, in Chernowitz, and ask him for 3 more matzahs. And after he answers you, I want you to give him this package for me. So the son looks at his father and says, Tati, we already got 6 matzahs from him, and now you want me to get 3 more from him. Erev Pesach! He said, my son, just do what I tell you, and take this package. So the son goes quickly, as fast as he can, to get to the Skulener Rebbe. He knocks on the door. The Skulener answers the door. And he says, the son of the Vizhnitzer. What can I do for you, my sweetest son? He said, Rebbe, my father, the Rebbe, he sent me here to ask you for 3 more matzahs. The Skulener was practically crying. He said, 3 matzahs. I wish I could give you 100 matzahs, but I don't even have 3 matzahs left for myself. We don't have even matzahs for ourselves for the seder. The son knew, he was told by his father, whatever answer the Skulener gives him, to hand him this package and say that it's for him. So the son gives the Skulener Rebbe this package and he says, this is a package from my father to you. The Skulener starts to untie the package and he takes the paper off, and what does he see? 3 beautiful matzahs that he baked with his own hand. Pesach be filled with sweetness and joy.